So I've been thinking about this deal with President Obama's decision to lift the ban on human embryonic stem cell research. And I mean, I can see the reason why. I had a brother who died about 7 years ago from leukemia, and he literally died in my arms. And if the stem cell thing can become what a lot of people seem to think it can become, then he wouldn't have died, he would have lived. So I get the human impulse to try to save life and improve life and all that other kind of stuff. But here's the thing that I'm struggling with on the embryonic stem cell thing, and you got to know the distinction between regular stem cell and human embryonic stem cell. We can get stem cells from adults, we can get them from the umbilical cords, the afterbirth of a child being born and whatnot. Human embryonic stem cell is unique in that we're talking about taking a human embryo, male sperm, female egg, joined together, the earliest stages of human life, and destroying the human embryo in order to begin the process of growing still more stem cells. And a lot of folks think this has enormous potential. But here's where I struggle, okay? The scientists, I'm not talking about the theologians, just the scientists say, well, here's the deal with the human embryo. Again, the joining of the male sperm and the female egg. We know two things. First of all, it's alive. It's growing, it's multiplying, it's living. It's got life. It has its own life. And then the second thing that we know about it is it's human. It's distinctly human. It's got the human DNA package in there. And so you can talk about, well, is it a person or a pre-person? Is it a baby yet? And all those kinds of discussions. And I'm with I don't personally believe it's a baby yet. I don't know what it is, but I know this. I know it's human life, okay? So now here's the thing. We're going to destroy human life in order to do this medical thing. And I got to tell you, I'm really troubled by that. I'm troubled by that because it feels to me like the strong, those of us who've been given this gift of birth, we're the comparatively strong, destroying the weak for our benefit. And I just don't think that's civilization, Actually, I think that's barbaric. When the strong destroy the weak for the benefit of the strong, I think that's fundamentally immoral. And then I would just say as a Christ follower that I am totally with what Jesus says in terms of the complete and absolute value of a human being, every human being, no matter the color of their skin or their race, the language they speak, what continent that they're from, their IQ, their physical strengths, their physical disabilities, weaknesses, whatever it may be. I just think that every person is created in the image of God and therefore has intrinsic, inestimable worth and value. And as much as I want to see lives saved like the next person, I just can't see destroying human embryos to do it, because if you or me, when we were that tiny little thing, that pre-life, whatever you want to call it, if the human embryo, which was us, had been destroyed, then I wouldn't be making this video and you wouldn't be watching it. Just let's blow all the philosophy and the medicine out of the water, okay? Our lives would have been snuffed out. And I just don't think that's cool, and beyond that, I don't think it's right, and beyond that, I think it's immoral. And I don't think it's the way God would have us do things.